The sky ripped open, not with thunder, but with a silent, emerald tear. From it poured the Vorgan, their ships like obsidian shards piercing the atmosphere, blotting out the sun. Their intent was clear, communicated not through words, but through the immediate, brutal efficiency of their opening salvo. Every major city across the globe erupted in pillars of fire, a chilling testament to their power and their singular purpose, humanity's eradication. Chaos reigned, brief and absolute. Before a primal, desperate will to survive ignited. Governments crumbled, but from the ashes rose a decentralized, fiercely resilient resistance. Old animosities between nations evaporated in the face of a common, existential threat. We were no longer Americans, Chinese, Russians, or Europeans. We were simply Earthlings, fighting for the very right to exist. Our weapons, once formidable against each other, were mere toys against Vorgan plasma cannons and energy shields. Their ground forces, towering and chitinous, moved with a horrifying precision, their multi-jointed limbs ending in razor-sharp claws. Yet, we had something they lacked: ingenuity born of desperation. Dr. Eris Thorne, a disgraced physicist once ridiculed for his theories on dimensional resonance, found himself at the heart of our last stand. Holed up in a repurposed NORAD bunker, Thorne, alongside a ragtag team of engineers and ex-military strategists, toiled relentlessly. Their focus, a radical repurposing of our deep space communication arrays, once used to search for intelligent life, now aimed at destroying it. The turning point came during the siege of New Beijing. The Vorgan had cornered 1 million civilians, their ships hovering low, preparing for the final, gruesome culling. General Eva Rostova, a grim veteran of a dozen forgotten conflicts, led a suicidal charge with what remained of the Pacific Rim Defense Force. It was a diversion, a desperate prayer answered by Thorne's team. As Rostova's forces drew the Vorgan's attention, Thorne's reconfigured arrays hummed to life. He wasn't aiming to destroy their ships with brute force, but to disrupt their very presence. His theory that the Vorgan existed in a slightly different dimensional frequency had been a lunatic's dream. Now, it was humanity's last hope. A ripple, invisible to the naked eye, spread outwards from the array. The Vorgan ships, previously unassailable, began to shimmer. Then, with a sound like tearing silk, they unraveled, not exploding, but dissolving, their metallic hulls warping and twisting, as if their very atomic structure was coming undone. The chitinous warriors on the ground screamed, a sound like grinding stone, as they too began to pixelate, their forms flickering out of existence. The effect wasn't permanent, nor was it absolute. Many Vorgan ships, alerted to the anomaly, had jumped away, but the tide had turned. We had found their Achilles heel.